one step ahead. You can get your punches off.
Marvin showing half step. That's what it's a full step. So Rob, you're in front of him. Rob is a full. Rob, when he moves, he steps wide and long, right or left. See that?
When you go with a full step, you can get cut off. I know if I'm sitting here and I see him take that full step, he's committed. He can't go back the other way.
So you catch him in the middle?
Catch him in the middle. I'm going to sit here all day. As soon as I see him take that full step, I'm coming forward. Because for one, standing here, when he takes a stop, look how squared up he is. That is freaking, as a smorgasbord, that is just too enticing for me to stand here and not punch. Okay? He stands here, it's a little harder. You're not as enticed to move forward and get your offense going. Now, if he takes a half step, look how much he changed. When you get in, you'll see it for yourself. When you're looking from a point of view, from your own point of view, you'll see how you'll create angles on the half step. If he takes a half step here and then spin his leg around, he changes everything. He changes exactly where I'm going to have to move. I don't have a position here. You can do the same thing. Push you off with this leg, take a half step that way. You do the same thing. I'm going to move. And that's what you want your opponent to do. When you stand here, you take that half step and fire the jab. Half step this way, fire the jab. You're going to walk right into it. Because he's going to react as soon as you make that move. That's what you want your opponent to do. As long as he's reacting to you, you're fighting from the front. And that's what you always want. That's a chess match. That you see when you see a lot of good boxers or good fighters that are together, you say, oh, nothing's happening. But what they're trying to do is gain an advantage. And what if I'm standing here and I understand he's trying to walk me into his punches, you take that half step over and I'll do this. It looks boring to everybody in the crowd, but the true boxers are sitting there watching, they're realizing that these guys are playing chess. You know, I'm not going to walk into that. If I know better, I'm not going to walk into that. But the half step allows you to have that versatility, gives you options. Let's say you take that half step, and I come here, you take a half step back, come this way, and you go right back where you were. And you can start over again. Or if you take a half step, and I go to cut you off, you move back. You have that option halfway between. You take a full step, and I half step in between, you're behind me. So if you want to get that far, take two half steps. You got me? And that way you can read it, and there you go. Now you're reading. And what happens is when you take that first half step, this guy falls. And now you take the other half step, and you get the position you're looking for. If you take that full step, he can cut you off.